Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Rabbana amanna faghfir lana warhamna wa anta khairur rahimin. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahma innaka antal wahhab. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. ربي يسر ولا توسر وتمم بالخير. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, this is Ustad Asim Meher Ali class for Sunday, May 25th, 2025. My name is Nisar Shaikh, and I will be continuing facilitating grammatically analysis of Surah Naba, Surah number 78 in the Quranic sequence, and this would be inshallah session number 3. Brother and sister, I have mentioned this repeatedly, but I repeat this thing again for the new people who are joining our class, that unlike most other classes, in our class, we analyze each ayah both grammatically and morphologically, assign the meaning to each word, then to the ayah, and finally compare our translation with the work of these scholars. Our hope is that one day, with the grace, mercy, and rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will be able to look at any page of the Musaf and will not only understand it, but also be able to feel its beauty, depth, and eloquence of the message deep inside our heart. Inshallah, Allahumma tajal Quran Arabiyan qulubana wa nura sudurina. So, brothers and sisters, before I proceed further, I would like to re-emphasize or reiterate that I am not an alim, not even a teacher, but merely a student of the Quran, who spent many hours after his retirement, many hours per week, to prepare the notes from a number of Arab books, and you can see the name of this scholars you can see on the screen right now, and also the dictionaries, so that then I collect all the notes together and present to you, so that it can save you a lot of time and make it easy for you to study in your own time. So you can see, as I mentioned on the screen, name of the scholars plus along with their work, page, volume number, colon, and page numbers. But as I mentioned repeatedly before, that basically we follow Dr. Suleiman Yaqub. Dr. Suleiman Yaqub is our main person. This is what our Ustad Asim Meher Ali, when he used to take the class, he used to put this in front of us, and then he used to go through the Arabs. In our modern scheme, brothers and sisters, we have changed slightly, that I keep the ayah in front of you, blank, and then we write, for our understanding, the Arabs of each word in the Jumla, and then we assign, of course, as I mentioned before, from the vocabulary, the meanings to it, and ultimately the meaning of the ayah. But there are occasions, brothers and sisters, when other scholars, for example, Dr. Ali Mahmood, Bahjat Ali Abdul Wahid Saleh, Darwesh Muhyiddin, which is a very extensive work, brother and sister. It has a blava into it also. Dr. Fakhruddin Kubawa is a 5-volume, brother and sister, extensive work. Muhammad Shafi has 30 juz, all done separately. Excuse me. And my dear colleague and very close friend, Brother Saisha, who made the Arabul Quran and gave a very short description of the Arab there. For the serve purposes, brothers and sisters, I consult again a number of dictionaries, mostly the Quranic one. And the Quranic, actually, brothers and sisters, we prefer to look at the Bril and Badawi, previously known, as our Ustad used to say, double T dictionary. Okay. It is specific for the Quranic words only. And brothers and sisters, like anything else, some of where the form one is not used, or some other words comes in where you don't have the form words there in the dictionary because it's not used in the Quran. Then I go to the very general and detailed dictionary as a dedicated detailed dictionary of henswear. For most of the time, brothers and sisters, is Brian Badawi and Quran dictionaries of John Penrice, Nadavi, Dr. Lutfur Rahman. They'll also take advantage of the notes over Zahid Naeem from his class and help me save a lot of time in typing. I do have to rearrange and reshuffle the words to put it applicable to our own applications here on the screen, inshallah. So, brothers and sisters, as I have mentioned again, that I'm just a human being within sister, and I can make mistakes. So, first of all, I seek forgiveness in advance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and then from you all if I make any mistake. And by the way, I repeated majority of the time, all the mistakes are all mine. And if you benefit anything from this work, which I'm going to show you, have shown you previously and today, that's all from the mercy and rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if I make a mistake, brother and sister, I do humbly request. Rather, I insist on encourage you to help me correct those mistakes. So on the screen right now, you can see my email address, which is very specific for this class. And if you see any comments, any mistake, or any corrections, you can send me a quick email. Then inshallah, I will try to respond it as quickly as possible. So please do write to me and give me your suggestion. Having said that, brothers and sisters, let's move on to a class. What happened here? Yes, brother and sister, I think. Just give me 1 minute, please, for water. Excuse me. So inshallah, we were going to start from the ayah number 12. But before we go forward, brothers and sisters, let's go back to very quickly review, very fast, what we learned, so that the remaining ayahs can make better sense for us. So, Amma yatasa'aluna, about what they are asking one another. Remember, it is the response to, as I mentioned previously, from the previous verse, Surah number 77. A lot of things were talked about day of resurrection, Quran, and the prophethood. So the people are asking about another about mostly our ulama told us they are talking about the resurrection, the prophethood, and or the Quran. So about what they are asking another about the great news. What was the great news I just mentioned? Okay, so Allazi hum fihi mukhtalifun, about which they are disputing it. They are in disagreement for each other. Okay. Kalla sayalamu. Nay, kalla, brother and sister, mentioned is a particle rebuke and repulsion. Particle rebuke and repulsion. As we mentioned repeatedly, that it basically comes, brother and sister, repeatedly mentioned, not at all. No, what you are disputing is not correct. Okay. So soon, then you say, Kalla sayalamuna. Soon they shall know. Okay. Then repeat it again. Summa kalla sayalamuna. Taqid, double taqid. Then again, first of all, repetition of kalla sayalamun with summa, which is harfiyata. So it becomes soon again they shall know. Okay. Alam naj ilil arda. Alil arda mihada. At the, now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after saying that, is trying to provoke them, trying to is the context of the surah change here slightly. First he was trying to one word which is rhyme each other. Now is a new format of the ayah. We say alam najal arbe miada. Have they not have we not made the earth a resting place for you guys? Have we not made the earth easy and wide? Okay. Wajibalo, utada, and the mountain as it packs to make it fun. Okay. وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. And we have created you, all of you, in different pairs. Right? We have created you in different pairs. And here, here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala basically telling us power. Clear power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's me who has, you are not even capable of creating your own gender. So it's me who decided to create you in pairs. And وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ subata. And we made you sleep as a resting place. A rest for you guys. And this theme continue, وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ libasa, and we made the night as a covering for you. Okay. وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ مَعَاشًا, and we made the daytime for you to go and work for your livelihood. Okay. And we explained the footnote very carefully, what Dr. Yaqut has explained about وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ or مَعَاشًا. Okay. Now we are starting وَبَيْنَ فَوْقَكُمْ وَبَيْنَ فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا وَجَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَّاجًا وَبَيْنَ فَوْقَكُمْ. What is وَبَيْنَ? So I think we go again systematically look at the Arabs. Okay. So wow, these are, you can see there, brothers and sisters, three letters here. Okay. Wow, baina, or now. Okay. Wow is Harfiyataf. Let's see if my pen is correct. No, that's not the problem. Just give me a minute, please. Let me set up the thickness. Wow, baina, by. So I beg your pardon. You know, but your sister, you have to excuse me after my stroke. My pronunciation becomes really thin and it's transposing words. So please forgive me for mistakes. You know, wabanayana, wabai, waba, naina, waba naina, waba naina. Okay. So from the word bana, okay. Remember the word bana, yabni, bana, yabni, banaan. Okay. Banai, na. Wa banai, na. Yeah. So wow is harfi ataf. Mabni ala fatah. Banai is fele madin. Mabni ala sukun. And brother and sister, as explained before also, what happened, there is a mutaharraka pronoun and a non-mutaharraka, a sakin pronoun. Sakin pronoun is the one which is have a sukoon on them. And mutaharraka pronouns are those which has a different harakat. Okay. So ta, ti, tuma, they all are mutaharraka pronouns. But when the rule is when the mutaharraka damir meets with the fi'l madi, the lam kalma. See the fa kalma, ain kalma, and lam kalma. You know, lam kalma takes a sukoon. Otherwise, most of the time you see, if it is a fatah, fa'ala. Okay? But when this join with the mutaharrika protein like la, or tum, or ta, then what happened? This lam will take a sukoon. Okay? This is exactly what happened. Okay? The na, because of this na here, the ya take a sukoon, which is bana, right? So this become alif maksura, right? So this has a sukoon. This will take a sukoon. Okay. So this is very thing. So we write down madin mabni ala sukoon la tasalahu bidamire rafain mutaharrika. La tasalahu bidamiri raf'in mutaharrika. Means that when he join with the mutaharrika damir, it become apni for sukoon. Okay. So I will not write down here. I will just draw. I think we did many times before. Therefore, I'm not writing. Okay. But you always remember la ittisalihi bidamiri rafin mutaharrika. Okay. Then what is the number 3? What is the na, brother and sister? 9. Na is damire muttasilun. Damire muttasilun mabni ala sukoon. Now has a sukoon here, right? Which we don't write, okay? Now has a sukoon here, which we don't write. Okay? So mabni ala sukoon. And fi mehalli now is coming as a file, brothers and sisters, so it has to be rafa. Fi mehalli rafin, and this become a file. Okay? Now remember, file came in, so we will be looking for the maf'ul bihi now. Bana is mutaddi fail, so it needs a maf'ul bihi. It needs a maf'ul bihi to complete the meaning. Okay? By the way, this jumla now, because now we have a file and we have a fail. This jumla, min, fail, plus file, is matu faila because of this wow here. Or this wow whatever. If matu faila, this is also matu, brother and sister. This is also matu for what? This is also matu. Is also matu of what? Alam naj'al. Alam naj'ilil. Alam naj'alil arda mihada. So this matu failure of this. Okay. So if we give a characteristics here, the same thing we wrote before. So we write down here with matu failure, jumla, alam, naj, alil arda. Okay. So whatever Arab the jumla has, it has the same Arab. Okay. So it's very easy. Okay. So now we have fawqakum. Excuse me. Just give me 1 minute, please. sorry, brother and sister, I did it wrong. I pressed the wrong thing. Stop share. I should not have do that. Just give me 1 minute because I'm. Oh, Bismillah. Yes, brother and sister, two words. Fauka kum. Fauka kum. Fauka is always zarf. And is zarf is makan. And it is, zarf is always mansoob. And it is alamat nasba is fatatu zahira. You can see this, okay? And because of a zarf, it's also wahwa mudaf. Okay, wahwa mudaf. And now we have a for kum. Is we know already kum is damir muttasil mabni ala sukun fi mahalli jarrin because mudaf it become mudaf ilahi. Ism plus ism combined together mudaf ilahi. Okay, and you can see the other thing. This is a ism here. Anyway, so mudaf ilahi. Okay, the ism foka is a zarf is also ism and damir is a ism. Okay, so ism plus ism thing. So we write down here damir. I think are we just copy from here to save time? It may be slightly different. We change it. Okay. Here we go. So there's only two lines here. Damir muttasil is mabni ala sukun fi mahalli jarrin because it is mudaf ilahi. Okay. So this will make your notes complete. Now we have, remember, banaina, bana. We have a bana which has a file which is the damir muttasil na. Where is maf'ul bihi? You can see right now. Sab'an because mansoob here. Ism mansoob is become maf'ul bihi of the file of the fail bana. So we say down here maf'ul bihi and this is mansoobun. So this is after those of you who are new, and after a year or something like that, it become all halwa-puri. It become alhamdulillah, all halwa-puri as a Saudi used to say. Okay. So mansoobun. Okay. So far so good. We have a file. We have a fail. We have maf'ul bihi. Now we have another noun coming, which is a mansooban chain. Shidadan. Sab'an, shidadan or shidada. So both are matching all those four characteristics of naat or manu. What are those, just to revision, what are those characteristics? Case ending has to be same, definite, indefinite, number has to be same, and gender has to be same. So here I think all four characteristics meet. So this become a naat of somebody. Or you can call it sifa, either word. I usually basically call naat because of our big ustad, which is Dr. Abdul Rahim, for which we followed all the books and so forth. He quite often used to call that Mansoobur. And Alamat Nasba is again Patatan. Here also the Patatan. So that complete the Arab for this thing, okay? I think since the both are combined together, let's do the Arab of the other one also. Then we come to the meaning for each one. Okay? Wajalna sirajan wahaba. Waw is harf atab. This is exactly the same as binan. Okay. So I think what I will do, I will just think, and then I will correct if something not right here. Okay, this will save us time, so we can cover a bit more. So, okay, all right, wow. So we look at it whether it is right or wrong. So, wow, jal, no. Wow is a rataf, ja is madin, and it also has the sukoon here, which is latisalahu bidamare rafa mutaharrika, and na is damir muttasil mabni ala sukoon fi mahalli fi mahalli rafin file here, and jumla again min fi'l file matu fi'la jumla al najal adda. So everything is exactly the same. Sarajan, brothers and sisters, also the same. Okay. Sarajan is mafuli bahi mansubun, and wahajan is wahajan is not, which is mansubun. Okay. So this is exactly the same. Just cut and copy here so that your notes become complete. Okay. So this fit here. Alhamdulillah. So that will be the 2 ayats. Alhamdulillah. Now we look at the each words, assign the meaning, and we do the translation. Inshallah, then we compare the translation. So first word is wow, banaina. What is banaina? Okay. Banaina, brothers and sisters, as I explained you before. This is bana. This actually root words are, brothers and sisters, you can see here. Ba na ya. Okay. But when you write down, this ya become alif maksura. Okay. This is the right thing. Okay. Alif maksura. Okay. So then it will lose its dots. It will lose its dot because of the pronunciation. You can't say bana ya. Ye bana. It's difficult to say. Okay. So bana is very easy to say. Okay. So bana plus na is banain. Okay. Banain. One more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the word bana. So from bab, daraba, brother and sister, this become bana, yabni, binaan, and bunyanan. Both masdar. Binaan, kasra here, binaan or bunyanan. Means to build, to construct, to set up. To build, to construct, to set up. I already marked it. Okay. From the same word, brother and sister, same root word, banunya, you have the mabniun. We all say, remember you said here, mabni ula damma, mabni ula damna, mabni ula damma, right? Or mabni ula this, or mabni ula that. So this is what the mabni is, which is the ismo maful of the root word bana. Ismo maful, mabniyun. Okay. Female is mabni, mabniyatun. Mabniyatun, meaning built, constructed. Built, constructed. When you say, as I explained here, because it becomes sukoon, because it's constructed by the meeting of these two. It becomes mabniyun. Okay? It's built or constructed. Or you can say bana. Kalimadi is always mabni on something. Bana. Right? So mabniyun is built or constructed. The same root word you classify comes under the same root word ibnun, which is son, or female is ibnatun, which is daughter. Banunun is the jama, son, children, descendant. Or plural is abnaun also. This is also plural. Okay? Someday we're going to talk about Jama, the taksir also, okay? Jama salim and jama taksir, okay? So there is a different pattern of them, but not today, inshallah. So bana, we said, well, we're going to take it here. We say we constructed. Na is we. And we, this is the damair, damaire azmati. Is this damair? Na, here is referring to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Dr. Fakhruddin Kubaba called this na as damaire azmati. We constructed. Have I written it big enough? Yeah, you can see that. We constructed. Fawqakum. Okay? Let's look at fawqa. The root word for that is very easy. Fawqa. Faqa. Okay? The same thing here, brother and sister. Because of this vow, it's not illa, right? So it is changed to, you can't say fawaqa. Right? Same thing. Kama. See, as a kaf, vav, mim. We call kama. Kama yukumo. Right? So same is Pavaka. It's difficult to pronounce it. Paka. Okay? So anytime the harf illa comes in, you can make it easy to pronounce. So Paka, Yafuku, Paukan, Pavakan. Paukan, Pavakan. Okay? From Bab, Nasra. Okay? From Bab, Nasra. Okay? Paka, Yafuku. Nasra, Jansuru. Okay? Means to excel, to surpass, to be or become superior, or Paka. Paka. Okay? Pauka is Zarfu Makan. Zarfu Makan. Means above, over, upon. It's also used more than or in addition to. Okay? In Quran, this word. Different places. Okay? So we say above or over, either way, reconstructed. Over, kum is you. Or you can write down above. You. Sab'an. What is Sab'an? Sab'an is basically is a different word. Anyway, we should go through it. The root word, brothers and sisters, is sa-ba-ain. Saba'a. Okay. It has three awzan. Okay. It can be ba fatah, which saba'a, yasba'u. Or it could be ba daraba, saba'a, yasbi'u. Or it could be bab nasara, saba'a, yasbu. Masdar is saban. Okay, simple. Meaning, he was or became the seventh of them. He was or became the seventh of them. And Masdar saban means it's a cardinal number 7. Number 7. Okay? The same thing comes in Subaun from the same word, or Sibaun, predatory animal. Beast of prey also Subaun, or Sibaun, beast of prey, predatory animal. Same root word, very different meaning. Very different meaning. Okay? So we have to be, as I mentioned repeatedly, we have to be very careful to look at the harakas. Not this is a very Arabic is a very special language. Very special language. Alhamdulillah. Even a small haraka changes, as you know, the meaning changes. And I gave you beautiful example of jinnatun, jannatun, and junnatun. Okay, all three different meanings. Just change the haraka on the first word. Fakal. So we write down Saba means 7. Oh, wrong color. And Shidadan is the naat for that. 7 Shidadan. Shadid is very common word. Everybody knows. Urdu speaking guys know Shadid, what Shadid means. So this word actually, root words are Sheen, Dal, Dal. Sheen, dal, okay? And mudaf word is ain kalma and lam kalma is double. Okay? Shadda from bab daraba, yashiddu, shidda, shiddatan, or or saddan. This also, I found this also. There's another masdar form. Usually I wrote down shiddatan. Okay? So means to be or become strong. Shadda means to be or become strong, firm, solid, hard, vigorous. All the meaning. Okay? Shadid, as you know, is mubalagha on the root, on the thing of fa'ilun. So, root is the ozan, okay? Shadda, shadidun, okay? Shadidun. Shiddatun or shaddan is shadidun. Ismu fa'il ala sigatul mubalagha, okay? And is plural is shadidun, plural is shidadan. Shadidun plural is shidadan or ashidda, ashiddaun, either one, okay? Means strong, mighty, powerful, severe, hard, all the meaning. Okay? Here I think here and ashaddu is ismu tabdil, stronger or more intense, right? Ashaddu. Ashaddu, okay? Afalu on the weight of afalu or wazan of afalu. So we will have, I already underlined that thing, that where the word came from. So we say over you, strong, mighty, powerful. Here we just take strong. Let's do the meaning of the other one also, then because I have combined the meaning of the scholar together, so then become more thing. And there are some footnotes, brothers and sisters. Let's do the footnote for the first ayah first, okay, before we go to the second. Now, we have made a translation for that, and we constructed above you 7 strong. Now, something is hidden here, okay? And what the Dr. Yakut is mentioning, what is mean by 7 strong? Okay? So he said, Wal Muradu. I think I have a footnote from here for you. Okay, I will bring that thing up. So I will take from here so everybody can see. Copy. Put it here so when you make a copy, then okay. So what is the Murad? What is the meaning of that thing? Dr. Yakut is explaining. Sabu samawatin kawayyatin karibati il khalq muhkamatin binai. 7 strong heavens. 7 strong heaven. Karibatul khalq of close creation. Mahmatul nibai. And are firm in structure. Okay. And are firm in structure. Okay. So that's what Sab'an Shidadan. Sab'an Shidadan. Okay. This is Yaqut. Wajalna, we move to the next one. Wajalna. And I think Jalna we did before. So yeah, I didn't do that. We did in many ayahs before, right? So Wajalna and we made. Or we installed. So we, roll we again, brother and sister, roll we, Jalna, we made. So it should be and. And we made or we installed, either one. Sirajan, what is Siraj? Let's look at the Sirajan word. The root words are seen, ra, ja. It has a 2 babs. Saraja from bab Nasr. Saraja, yas, ruju, bab Nasra, or Saraja, or Siraja, yas, raju, bab Samia. Bab Samia. Let me write down here. This is bab Samia, and this is bab Nasra. Okay. Bab Samia, Sarija, yas, raju, Sarja. Sarajan is noun. Noun. Surgeon is masdar, okay? Surgeon from the noun means face becoming, face became beautiful for a woman. Okay? Face became beautiful for a woman. Okay? To plait her hair, also called Sarajan. Okay? Face become beautiful for a woman to plait her hair is also the meaning. Okay? Sarajan is a lamp or lantern. Lamp or lantern of very high intensity. Sarajan is lamp or lantern. Okay? So we write down a lamp here. A lamp. What is Wahhajan? The root words are waw, ha, and jeen. Bab, daraba, wahaja, yahiju, wahjan, or wahjanan. Wahjanan. Wahajan or wahjanan. To burn, to blaze, to flame, to glow, to glitter. These are the meaning of the verb form one. Okay, wahaja. From here, brother and sister, is ismo file ala sigatul mubalaga. Actually, sigatul mubalaga here actually is sifa mushabba. Is sifa mushabba because from the lazim, the lazim. So we call wahajan. Wahajun means glowing, blazing, shining. I will like the words blazing better. Blazing or shining or burning. It could be words burning. Okay. Or shining. Shining is already here. It could be burning also. Okay. So we write down here. I will prefer the word brother and sister more so about the blazing. But I think the most of the word to word translation is actually burning. So we follow their thing. We say burning, and we want blazing, or shining. Okay. So and we made a lamp burning or blazing or shining. Okay. And this is Wahajan is ismofile and is Sifa Mushabba. Came is a Sifa Mushabba. So this is the and now the Dr. Yakut has also explained about what is meant by Siraj and Wahajan. Okay. I think I have it somewhere. Yes, here it is. Okay. So I will rather copying up, we can do, let's see the room there. Yes, there's a room there. So that become better if you go up. Because it would be right where it belongs. Since we have a space there, I think I would prefer to put it there. Okay. As we put the other one there also, we can make it a little bit big to become competitive with the other. Okay. There we go. But Dr. Yaqut is mentioning what is meant by Waja'alna Sirajan Wahajan. He says Murad bihi nuru shamsi ja'alna fihi nuran wa hararatan wa dawu yajma'u nura wa hararatan. What is meant by it is the light of the sun, nur of the sun. He placed it in light and heat. وَجَعَلْنَا فِيهَا نُورًا وَحَرَارَةً. And brightness combine both light and heat. And thou, what thou is Jamau Nura wa Hararat. Combine both light and brightness. Light and brightness, both combination is called is the brightest. So burning lamp, blazing lamp, or brighted, or what thou, So this is the meaning, brothers and sisters. Now let me go and see this is ayah number 12 and 13. We go to our translation, and I have already prepared for that. Alhamdulillah for you guys beforehand. Brothers and sisters, it takes enormous amount of time for this. That about 30 to 40 hours a week to prepare and type all these things. It's because I'm only one finger typer, brothers and sisters. So may Allah have a mercy on me. So we go to class here, and we going to put the translation here, and we decrease the size so it fit our page. Oh, what happened here? I left it too fast, so let's drag it. And let's resize it. I think that's good. Everybody can see that. So again, brothers and sisters, those of you who are new, that we follow only three scholars, Dr. Mustafa Khattab, Dr. Mohar Ali, and Sister Iman Tourist from UK. Okay? Dr. Mustafa Khattab in your Quran, he mentioned the translation, wa banaina fauka faukakum sab'an shidadan or shidada waj'alna sirajan wahaja and built above you 7 mighty heavens. You see, heavens he put in a bracket on the first one. 7 mighty, 7 strong heavens. Okay? And placed in them a shiny lamp. And we made a lamp burning and placed in them a shining lamp. Okay? As I mentioned previously, both Dr. Mustafa Khattab and Iman Tourist, they do the tafsir translation. So does Dr. Mohar Ali, but Dr. Mohar Ali basically brings the English word very, very closest possible to the Arabic word. Okay. Closest possible to the Arabic word, he brought the English words, suitable English words. So Dr. Mohar Ali mentioning the same translation, but you can see, you will be able to see that. And we built above you 7 strong ones. Remember, he didn't mention the heaven here because heaven is missing here, right? 7 strong ones. And we have set a lamp incandescent. Oh, incandescent is a proper word here, actually. Which is burning or shining or blazing, but incandescent takes everything inclusive of that thing. Okay? Yeah, let's you call it incandescent light. Sister Iman Torres, and we have built above you 7 strong heavens, and we made a blazing lamp, and we have made a blazing lamp. So this is in continuation of the same thing where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tried to tell them that have you not created the earth for a resting place and established the mountain as the pegs for this, for stability? Have we created you in the period? Have we made you asleep? And we made the night as your cover and the day for your earning the livelihood, and then we say, and we have constructed above you 7 strong heavens, and we made a blazing lamp in there for Shaikh, okay? And it will help you to make our means. So brothers and sisters, let's move on to Alhamdulillah. I think I covered. Let me see my notes here. Anything else I missed? I think I covered almost everything, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. And I did mention, which is important thing here, that Wahajan is basically is a ismu fa'il shifa mushabba. It came as a nat as a sifa mushabba. Okay. Now next ayah, Alhamdulillah, just I have wa anzalna minal muqsirati ma'an tujjaja. Okay. What is wa anzalna? Sister, just give me 1 minute. Sip of water today again, so sister, I know for those of you who are senior in the class, that's maybe sometimes frustrating because we go in very much detail and write everything in Arab. We think it very slow, but inshallah, after we finish the Juzumma, that we're going to pick up a speed. We will not write too much, and we will go forward very quickly, inshallah. So please bear with me, and also be kindly humble requested to be considerate of the people who are a bit junior than you than most of you, and we will not leave anybody who's interested in learning the Quran to leave behind, inshallah. We'll try to do as much explanation as possible. So next ayah, brothers and sisters, was anzalna minal muksirat ma'an sufjaja. Three words, brother and sister. Wow. Anzalna, same thing. And I think again this is exactly the same as before. So, brother and sister, we will not waste time here. We just cut and paste, inshallah. So we just take from here. This is, if there is some changes there, I will correct it, inshallah. Copy. It should go a little bit faster now. Paste. Okay. Yeah, I think this, if you can see, I beg your pardon. I did not give you the screenshot from the previous one. My apologies. So let me do right now before we start the Arab. So this is the Arab, the first one, page. Take a screenshot, please. And then this is the vocab. And this is the second vocab. It didn't fit all of it on one page, so Alhamdulillah, we move on. So وَأَنزَلْنَا, wow is harf ataf, the sister. Harf ataf. أنزلنا فعل ماضي مبني على السكون لاتصاله بضمير رفع متحركة. Okay. Lam, then the na here is a file, which is ضمير متصل مبني على السكون في محل رفع file, and the jumla again which fail, which is أنزلنا, and file is na. Jumla min fail file is معطوف على jumla alam najal arda. Okay. Minal muksirati. Two things. Min is harf jar. Harf jarrun. It's also a mabni ala sukoon. But here you can see sukoon is changed to fatah. Oh, what happened here? Sukoon is changed to fatah, and I have explained this many times. So what happened? Then we call it, in grammar we call it harf jar mabni ala sukoon. Allazi, which is sukoon. Rather, I will write the other way now. Mabni ala sukoon, which is allazi, this sukoon, hurrika al fatah. I will write only once, then I will not write this thing the rest of this class. Okay, hurrika al fatah. Alal fathi man'an, preventing littaqae sakinin. Il tika is sa ki naina. Okay. Is preventing the meeting of the two sukoon. If the sukoon was here, sukoon is here, they can't meet, so they have fatah is added, so this fatah can bind with lam. So minnal muqsirat. And this is Khanjuriya, brother and sister. You already know this alif thing. You have to do two counts. Sirati. Okay. Now harf jar came in. Al muqsirati. What is al muqsirati? It becomes ism majroor. And alamate jar is kasratul zahira, which is right here. Right? Now, we mentioned repeatedly many times, the Jaro Majroor is always mutalik something. Jaro Majroor is always mutalik something. So this Jaro Majroor is mutalik. One time I will write. Let's do the way we always do. So become a uniformity of our we do. Okay. So this become Jaro Majroor. Jarun wa Majrurun mutalik bil fail. What was the fail? Anzala, which came before, right? Anzala. Okay? It's mutalik bil fail anzala. When you do the translation, they become very easy. Okay? Man. Now you can see as we mentioned previous thing, remember the first marfu noun came in after a mutaddi fail. Anzala here actually, we will look at it, but it looks like to me is form four. Okay. So it needs the cost to send down something. So therefore what send down something is mafule bai, which is ma'an. It's become his object. So that object is definitely here is mafule bai. This become halwa puri, brother and sister. Just if you pursue a little bit, sometimes the aras become very boring. But when you pursue it, then you will look at the beauty. That everything becomes a halwa puri. So ma'an, this, then Fujjajan is the same thing as the previous ayah, brother and sister, when we have Sirajan Wahjaj. Okay? The same thing, exactly the same thing. Fujjajan become is not. So this went fine, alhamdulillah. So this became Nathun. And is Mansubun. Alamat Naspa is Patate. So let's look at quickly, alhamdulillah, the meaning. And there are some footnotes. I think we will first we assign the meaning and then we look at the footnote of Dr. Ram. Okay. So we go Anzalna. What is Anzal? The root words for brother and sister are Noon, Za, La. Okay, Lam. And from Bab Daraba, Nazala, Yanzilu. Like Daraba, Yadribu, Yanzilu. Okay, Nazulan. Nazulan is very common, what to use. Okay, Nazul. To come down or to dismount. To come down or to dismount. Form 2 is Nazala, Yunazzalu, Tanzilan. Tanzil. This word the same, Tanzil. It's a beautiful word. It came in Quran so many times. Form 2, to cause to come down. To reveal gradually. To reveal gradually is Nazzala. Okay. Form 4 is Anzala, Yunzalu, Inzalan. Anzala, Yunzalu, Inzalan. Oh, I forgot, right? Okay. So this is the word we're looking. Anzala. Okay. Anzala, Yunzulu, in Zal. To bring down. I think you can do better translation would be because form 4, I would prefer to say, brother and sister, to cause to come down. Okay. Or you can say to send down also, or to bring down, or to reveal. Most of the time, the people use the word reveal. But if you say to cause to come down, then you can see it is a mufuli by. Okay, this is the reason. Form 4 is always to cause. It's a cause to something. Okay, and sometimes the lazim word in a form 4 becomes mutaaddi. Okay, requires a mufuli by. Okay, so here, so this is the word. Actually, we have it, but let's look at it because it's a very important word. These words came in the Quran, so that's why it tabulate for. Form 5 is tanazzala, ya tanazzalu, tanazzulan, tanazzulan. This is intranslatable. to descend or come down. To descend or come down and or time after time. So repeated action here is okay. Nazzala is to reveal gradually. Tanazzala to reveal a little bit time after time. Okay, come down to descend or come down. Tanazzala. Okay, tanazzala al malaika. Okay, so right now we have a word anzala. Okay, and we have anzala anzalna. So cause to come down, to send down, to reveal. We send and we send down. We again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Damiru, Azmati, we send down or cause to send down something. Main is from Muhsirat. What is word Muhsirat? Okay, here we have it. Brother and sister, the root word for the word is Ain Sara. Okay, from Bab Daraba, Asara, Yasiru, Asran. Asara, Yasiru, Asran. To press out, to squeeze out, to compress. To compress. Okay. Remember this sometimes asir is a juice, you know. Oh, sorry, it's coming down. Okay, I just remember. So that's the one to press out, to squeeze out, to compress. Something compress and become a juice. That become asir actually. Form 4 is, brother and sister, asara. Asara, siru, isaran. To enter upon the time called asar. Asara, to enter upon the time called asar. It's called asara. To enter upon the last part of the day. And of a girl, to attain the time of her youth is called asara. To arrive at the age of puberty is also called asara. Of cloud, to be at the point of having rain press forth from them is also called asara. So asara has very different meaning. Okay. Asrun is verbal noun, act of pressing or squeezing out. And you also know the word asarun or surun or asrun, age, era, time, period, afternoon, asar, afternoon, right? So that's what the asar is. Right? And afternoon prayer is asarun, namaz asar, right? They all may call it. It's a verbal noun. Mosirat is ismu fa'il, brothers and sisters. Mosirat is ismu fa'il. Okay. Mosirun. You see, you have asara, yasiru, mosirun, and mosarun. Mosirun is mofile, and mosarun. Let me write down. So right here, I think it become a better. So it become no sirun or sarun. This is ismofile and this is ismo maful. Why? This is a kasra here, fatah here. Okay. So this is what Mosirat is. It's mofile of the or right here. It's already here. Mosirun, okay? Mosirun su Mosirat. This is form 1 for form 1. Rain-bearing clouds are called Mosirun. Strong winds that are said to wring out rain from the clouds are also called Mosirun or Mosirat, okay? Strong winds, I think this is what most applicable here, strong wind that are said to wring rain out of the cloud or squeeze out the water from the cloud is Mosirun. Okay? So here we write down, then we can write down basically the rain clouds because afterwards the defining. Okay? So say the Rain clouds. From the rain clouds. Ma, you already know, I think. Yeah, I had it very, very quickly. Ma, again, there is a harfoila here. Okay, there is a harfoila. Wow. So that become ma. Okay, ma, ma, yamu, and mauhan to mix. Okay. And then also from Bab, Nasra Parda is a full of water. Okay. But what we are concerned here is Mao. We did many times, so I'm not wasting time here. Okay. So Asal mein, you see, Asluha Mawatun. Okay. Wow came back. Okay. The Alif. Okay. And its plural are Amwatun, Amwahun, and Mihahun. So water, fluid, liquid, well, spring, semen, sperm. They also call semen and sperm. They use word in Quran. Okay, so this all is used, but here is actually meaning came is of water. Squeeze the rain cloud, water, tujajan. What is tujajan? Tujajan. Brothers and sisters, the root words are ha, ja, ja, hajja, hajja. I may not be able to pronounce correctly. Tha, in Urdu it's a sa, but I think in Arabic it's tha. Okay? Yathiju, yathiju, thajjan, thajijan, tajujan, tujujan. Water flowed, poured forth vehemently. Water flowed or poured forth vehemently called thajja. To flow forcefully, to downpour, to gush out is also tujaja. Tujajun is ismu fa'il on sigat mubalagha, that which is flowing forcefully, pouring forth, gushing out, pouring abundantly. All the meaning are there. Okay, I think the people what the Mufassirin wrote down for this is pouring abundantly, or pouring forth, or pouring forcefully. So then we see what our scholars have used it. Okay, a word say pouring abundantly. Pouring abundantly. Okay. Now our meaning came in wa anzala minal sirati ma'an tujajan. And we down from the rain clouds water pouring abundant. So we squeeze out the water from the rain clouds and flowing abundantly. Pouring like raining like a cats and dogs. That you say. It has, brother and sister, you can call it as a two, three things. You say cloud enriched with water cannot hold up the water anymore, called Musirat. Or you can say strong wind, Musirat, strong wind that squeeze rain from the cloud is also called Musirat. And therefore, water is pouring abundantly. Water is pouring abundantly. So now Dr. Yakut has explained what is Musirat means. Okay. What is the meaning of Musirat? Maybe I should bring it forward there or no? I don't think there's enough room there, so I can leave it here. Okay. So now we have translated that thing. So he said on Musirat, what it means, Hayya Sahabul Latif so. They are the clouds that are saturated with water but have not yet rained. Musirat is a rain. You see, that's why it's a rain-bearing clouds. Rain-bearing clouds is Musirat. Saturated. Clouds saturated with rain called Musirat. Okay. And Ma Tujajan is what? Ma'un Munsabban del Kasratin. Water pouring down abundantly. Water pouring down abundantly. Okay. Now let's look at our scholars. So this is 14, ayah number 14. So we just cut it from, copy from here, and we put it here, then I will inshallah give you the screenshot. There we go. Dr. Mustafa Khatam mentioned and sent down, and we sent down from the rain clouds pouring water. Very simple. Pouring water, or water pouring abundantly. Okay. Dr. Mohorili, and we sent down from the rain-laden cloud. That's why it's a rain cloud. Water flowing in perfusion. Wow. Abundantly perfusion. Remember I mentioned that Mohorili, Dr. Mohorili always brings the very close English translation to the Arabic word. Flowing in perfusion. To jaja. Flowing in. Maan tujaja, water flowing in perfusion. Nath. Nath and Manoj. Water flowing in perfusion is Nath, right? This is the quality of Dr. Mohar Ali, alhamdulillah. Sister Iman Torres, to make it very simple, with Dr. Mustafa Khatab and Sheep, and we have sent down from the rain cloud abundant water. Okay, so very similar, alhamdulillah. So I'll give you quickly the screenshot for that before we move on to the next ayah, inshallah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Now we go, I think Anzala, you already have it, so I will do this. So this vocabulary. I'm sure if you can screenshot, and then you can always enlarge it. Okay. Oh, I did not label for you guys. Okay, I think I labeled it. Let me quickly label it, but before you do screenshot, this is the Mosarat here, and rain bearing clouds, strong wind. Okay, this is the thing. But here actually came in rain bearing clouds, and I did the above. Yes, I did the above. Okay, Mosarat, and then this is the other page. Okay. Enlarge. Sorry. Okay, alhamdulillah. So let's go to the next ayah, inshallah, and then we should be able to finish in time, inshallah. Just give me 1 minute for a sip of water, inshallah, then I'll continue. لنخرج به حبا ونباتا حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا وجنات ألفافا. Here, brothers and sisters, we can't cut and copy, so we may have to write. And here, actually, nukhriju, li nukhrija, li nukhrija. I think it looks like a function. We will see, inshallah. Okay, so we go to marker. So there's words li and nukhrij. So lam, brothers and sisters, as I mentioned, here is harfo talil wa jar. Harfo talil. Something lam comes in which explains something. Okay. Harfo talil wa jar. Harfun talilun wa jar. And this is mabni ala kasra. You can see the kasra. Okay. Nokraja, brother and sister, is madariya, fele madariyan, madariyun. Mansubun. Why, brother and sister? Because when lamu talil comes in, it makes his madariya fail mansub. Okay. This is a simple grammar rule. Actually, we did it before, so I'm not going to spend time on this. So madariyun, mansubun, And why, brothers and sisters, I have to do a little bit explanation. I think we did, I think, a couple of times before. Whenever Lamu Talil comes in, it has mazoof after this between the Lamu Talil and the Madariye. There's a verb an is mutmara. An is hidden. An is mutmara. Okay, it's contained. So here I will write down here. I think we did in the previous couple of surah before. Okay. So therefore, I didn't think that I should explain that much. Okay. So I beg your pardon. When I write down in this blue here, then an is mutmara. So we write down mudawi mansuban, and I will write down why. Here we write ba. Yan mud mara. Yan mudmara, and therefore alamate why is pata. Pata to zahira, you can see ja. Otherwise it would be Jew, right? Nokhriju, if there is no one, right? Ja. An mudmara. So brother and sister, whenever now an comes in, it make a masdar mode. When an comes in, which is the an-masdari, that's why he's making a mansuban here. So the jumla fi'l file becomes silatul mawsul. And we done that before. I believe 2 times. Min, jumla min, fi'l plus file is going to become Islam mahalla min Arab this jumla. Why? Because this is silla. I beg your pardon. What I'm doing. Sillatul mawsuli. And this is what type of silla it is? Al-harfi. Because an is harf. Okay? And we know whenever an comes, perhaps I would have written this earlier, but no, it's okay. It's okay. An plus fail, what is going to make? We did many times, brothers and sisters. You remember? It's become Masdar Muawwal. Masdar al-Muawwal. Al-Mu Afdal. And now this Masdar Muawwal is standing in a sentence would be what? It would be majroo. Why, brother and sister? Because lam is not only talil but jarrin also. Mainly jarrin. So because of the lam, whatever masdar muawwal this became here becomes jarrin. Okay. So it becomes, so we write down fi mahalli jarrin. Okay. Okay. Right. Now the other thing, brother and sister, we know whenever jaru majroor comes in, it is mutalliq something. Okay. Whenever jaru majroor comes in, it's mutalliq something. What this jaru majroor is mutalliq? The fail anzala. Right here. Okay. This mutalliq the fail anzala. So I think we did write something before mutalliq. So I will just copy from here and this will save us time. Okay. Copy. But I have explained that very clearly. I hope I have explained. Jaru majroor. This is the last. So there's a number of Arab for this. First of all, let's repeat very quickly. Lam is lamu talil wa jarran. And because lam came in, there is always lan and mutmara. So what an mutmara is going to do is going to make our fi'l madariya mansubun. Okay. So that's why we say madariya mansubun, they an mutmara, alamate, nasba is patatu zahira. But when an comes in plus fail, it becomes masdar muawwal fi mahalli jarrin because of the lam before of the harf jar. Lam is a harf jar. And because an came in, it has to be masdar, it has to be silatul mawsul. Masdar muawwal came in. So the jumla min fail fa'il become la mahalla min i'rab is silatul mawsul al harfi. And now because of the masdar muawwal there, masdar muawwal, lam plus masdar muawwal is make a jaro majroor. This jaro majroor now mutalik will fail answer. Okay. So I hope this become very clear because this jaro majroor, masdar muawwal plus lam is jaro majroor become answer. Okay. And this is a silla now because of the because of the an, and therefore an plus fails, so therefore this become a sillatul mawsul, but this sillatul mawsul will be al harfi. Why? Because an is a harf. If comes a ma mawsula, then become sillatul mawsul al ismi, because ma mawsula is because ma mawsula is ism. Okay. Okay. I hope I did not confuse much. Bihi, two words quickly, jaro majroor. Okay, jaro majroor. So I don't know whether I should write or not. I think for the abbreviated it says I think if we should not write harfajar and maybe I should have. So harfajar, because a lot of people were saying our notes are not complete because of skip. Mabni ala kasra. I will speak less and then quickly write down. And ha is damir muttasil. Mabni ala kasra. Fi mahalli jar. Okay, and this jar or majroor. Now I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to say jar majroor. Okay, I'm not going to write anything. This jar or majroor is muta'alliq. Muta'alliq. Will fail. Not until I hear whether it's a muta'alliq will fail. Nukhrij. Nukhrija. Okay. He is muta'alliq nukhrij. Okay. Now we have nukhraja, have a fail, have a file. But where is the oh, sorry, we did not write present system. We missed one thing. Remember, we said no, no here, no, this no, this no. This is a file present system. Beg your pardon, I didn't write down here. So this we should write out. Fileun. This is a really long one. I hope I didn't confuse them. Fileun, what is the file here? File is damir mustatirun. Sorry, I rushed, then I didn't make a mistake. I want to finish something quickly, because it's very time consuming. So this is file with it damire mustatirun. Damirun mustatirun wajubun, because it is the and takdiruhu nahnu. Okay, takdiruhu nahnu. So this, brother and sister, actually, the best thing to place for that is it should be here. File, okay? You can place it. So, brother and sister, now we have a fail of file. I did write down fail of file here, but I forgot the file writing there. Fail of file, my apologies. So fail of file. So fail is faraja, and noon is file, which is nahnu. So now we have we have a fail, we have a file. Where is the mafuli bhai? You can see mafuli bhai is habban, is coming. That was the whole idea when I remember that I missed something there. So because I saw the mafuli bhai immediately there, It's a mansuba noun, came after mutaddi word. So, which is, why is mutaddi, brothers and sisters? Because of form 4. So, it's mansuban. Anything when I saw that, I said, it has to be um, mafule bhai somewhere. Okay. Abban, okay, mafule bhai mansuban. And one nabatan. Wow is ataf, and nabatan is ismu matub, which is mansub. Okay. This is ataf, atfan, mabni ala fatah, nabatan is ismu matuf, ismu matufun, and whose matuf is abban. This is easy, so I'm not explaining too much. Okay. And it's always mansub. Why? Because it is the matuf with habban. Habban is mansub. Alamat nasba is fatatu zahira. Okay. So here we go. We have linukhriju bihi habban wa nibatan wa jannatin alfafa. Let's do this so we can quickly finish at least this ayah. Let me see quickly the time, brothers and sisters. Oh yeah, we have a time. We have a time at least we have a 15 minutes. So inshallah, we try to do that. Wow, and then jannatin. 2 words. I'm going to pick up a bit of speed. Wow is harf ataf. Mabni ala fatah. And jannatin ismu matuf. Abban. So this is exactly the same thing. Okay. And it is masubun. Now here is a little bit different, brothers and sisters. Here, brothers and sisters, this is the point I want to explain. There is a fatatan or fatah, which is mansuban, sign of nasba. Okay. But you have a kasratan here. Why? Why, brothers and sisters? Give you a couple of seconds to think about it. Vajannatin, nabatan, vajinnatin. Because, brothers and sisters, is Jama Muannas Salim. Because the word Jannatin is Jama Muannas Salim. So Jama Muannas Salim में Alamatu Nasba is, Alamatu Nasba is Al-Kasra. Al-Kasr. Al-Kasrin, why? لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. جمعه, it should be salim. And Jama Muannas Salim, the both alamat of nasba and alamat of jarra is all kasra. Okay. Now, alfafan, jannatin, alfafan. So what it is not. We have to rush the system. I hope I can cover one more. Natun, if you can persevere with me, inshallah, with mansubun and alamate nasba is fatatan, fatatu zahira, fatatan. Okay, let's do quickly the translation. I think we have a 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. We may not be able to do, I think, this is the next ayah in the Yawm al-Faslu. Yeah, because it's the thing was changing. The meaning and thing will be changing. So this is all connected here, brothers and sisters, from the old section to alam, You see, all matuf there. For example, here, alam naj'al arda mihada wa jabalan awtada, and then become wa khalaqnakum azwaja wa ja'alna nawmakum subata wa ja'alna al-layla libasa wa ja'alna an-nahara ma'asha wa bahna fawqakum sab'an shidada wa ja'alna sirajan wahhaja. And now, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُوسِرَاتِ مَاءً ثُجَّاجًا لِنُخْرِجَ بِهِ حَبًّا وَنَبَاتًا وَجَنَّاتًا أَلْفَافًا. Then comes in إِنَّ يَوْمَ الْفَصْلِ كَانَ مِيقَاتًا. Okay. So I think, let's see. I think I would prefer if we do the other one also, but let's see, inshallah. So, first of all, let's do the translation. Nukhrija. What is nukhrija? Lam we already that, which is Talil is explaining. We call it that. Nukhrija. The word kharaja, root words are kharaja, kharaja, bam nasra, kharaja, yukhriju, khurujan, to exit or leave, to depart. It is opposite of dakhala. Dakhala is enter. Kharaja, to exit. Okay. Yes, we are right. Akhraja is the form 4. And yukhriju, yukhriju, tukhriju, ukhriju, nukhriju. So this is what happened. Nukhriju. Nukhriju ikhrajan. To bring out. To bring out, to take out, to cause to exit, because form 4. To cause to exit. Okay? To cause to exit, or bring forth, or bring out. Either one. Okay? To drive out also, to eject, to expel. Okay? So we write down here that we, what happened? There we go. That we bring forth, to bring out. Okay. That we bring forth what? Bihi, thereby, or from it, thereby or from it. Habban. What is habban? Is the mudaf word, brother and sister? Habba yahibbu. Bab daraba. Hubban. Okay. To love. Habba means, you see how the different words changes totally meaning in Arabic. It is one of the examples. Habba, to love, to like. To love, to like. Habbaba, yuhabbibu, tahbiban, to cause something to be loved or to be liked. To cause something to be loved or to be liked. Form 4 is ahabba. Yuhibbu, ihbaban. Ahbab, you see, to love, to like, to desire is ahabba. Ahabba. Habbun is love. I beg your pardon. Hubbun is love, which is hubbun. Hubbun is love, and muhabbatun is also love. Okay. Habbun, when fatah, is a collective noun meaning grain or seed. That's what came here. Grain and seed. Hubbun. Okay. Habban is to love. Hubbun is grain or seed. Okay. Habbatun is single grain. Habbatun is single grain, and habbun is collective noun, grain or seed. Okay. So we write down, we bring forth from it, or thereby, grain. Right? From it, from the rain. Remember, it's talking about is anzala, is fail. Nukhrija is mutalik will fail anzala. Right? Anzala. Anzala li nukhriju. From the wave, from it, habban, grain. Wa nabat, and vegetation. I think nabatan, I think we did before, so I didn't do. No, I have it here. Okay. I think we did in the previous surah. Nabata, yanbatu, bad nasra. Okay, nabtan, nabatan. To grow, to germinate, to vegetate, to sprout out. Okay. Form 4, anbatat, you know. Nabatun is collective noun, brother and sister, means vegetations. Nabat, plant, vegetation. If it comes noun, comes in nabatan, is vegetation. If it comes as a verbal noun, nabatan, this comes the act of growing or raising or rearing. Act of growing, raising or rearing. Rearing of is also nabatan. This is important thing to know. Okay. So we write down and vegetation. Grains and vegetation. Okay. Jannatin alfafa. Jannatin, I think we did. There we go. Janna, ya junnu, jannan or jununan to cover or to hide. Okay. We did before. Jannatun or jannatun is plural. Jannatun is garden or paradise. Garden or paradise. Okay. Jinnun. You see, the kasra here, jinnun is collective noun. Jinn as opposed to human. Jinnun. Majnoonun. Majnoon. Urdu words are very, very common. It's a mafood. Mad, insane, possessed, or crazy called Majnoon. Okay. Crazy called Majnoon. Okay. But here is Jannatun or Jannatun, which is garden or paradise. And paradise, now we have to, and there is a naat with that. So what type of paradise is alfafan? So let me write down for and. Here gardens would be a little better words. Gardens, alfafan. Alfafan, brothers and sisters, is a very special word. Okay. Very special word. It means basically thickly interlaced. Thick foliage called alfafan. Gardens with thick shrubs and vegetables and things. Thick foliage. Let's look at it where the word came from. Okay. It's an interesting word. So we go. The root words are lam fafa. Lam fafa mudaf word. Okay. Lam fafa. So par nasra, laffa, ya luffu, laffan. To wrap up, to fold, to wind, coil, to envelope is called laffan. Laffa. Okay. Alfafun is plural of luffun, which in turn is a plural of lafaun. Lafaun mean intervened, intertwined, thickly interlaced. I like this. Thickly interlaced or tangled vegetable. So the gardens of which you call a thick foliage, island of thick foliage. So first we write down, then I will go to the Dr. Yakut of thick foliage. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioning, and then we send down the rain cloud pouring water abundantly, that we bring forth. Why because of the pouring down of the bringing of the clouds and pouring down of the water, they bring forth from it or thereby grains and vegetables and gardens of thick foliage. Thick, interlaced or interlinked or intermingled gardens. Okay. Now, Dr. Yakut has mentioned two things here quickly about what the Habban and Nabatan means, and what is alfalfa. Okay, so let me go through here. This is the first one. I'm not going to copy up. Okay, so let's do that. First is Habban. He's saying, and again to save time, you can I put all the harkat, proper harkat for you to read it. And if you know that Dr. Yakut do not put harkat because they assume everybody knows how to read Arabic. Anyway, Habban is grain like mixture of barley and the like. Mixture of barley and the like. By the way, Kalaltin, let me do this thing at least for you guys. Kalaltin, I did do the translation called mixture. Washerin is barley. Wanhavin, it's like takalu, eat. Dawabun is animals. And hashish is grass. It's not the word which we use in Urdu, hashish. So don't get confused. Actually, actually, pot here is called hashish. But sairun is widely spread in circulation. In circulation, and nabatun you already know. Okay, so they're saying that we say and vegetable. They're saying like mixture of barley and the like, and vegetation which is nabatan, what the animals eat, such as grass and other plants, such as grass and other plants in circulation, okay, which is available. Okay, so this is Dr. Yakut, and then he also explained what is the meaning of Jannatun thing. He says, Ayya bisatina multaffatun baduha bibadin. Later, shaybi aghsaniha. That is the gardens intertwined. Sorry. That is gardens intertwined with one another due to the branching of their limbs. Due to the branching of their limbs. And that's why they are intertwined. Okay. That's what the vegetables are intertwined. All the gardens of the things are all intertwined to each other. Okay? So this is what the Dr. Yakut has explained. I'll give you a screenshot once I write down the translation. So we go for translation of this. Just keep in mind the previous I say the pouring rain in abundantly. Okay. We send down the clouds, rain bearing, and which is raining very heavily, abundantly. Okay, so now this is Lenukraju bihi habban wa namatan. So Dr. Mustafa Khatab is mentioning Lenukraju bihi habban wa namatan, producing by it grains. You see, from it or by it grains, by it grains and various plants. Nabatan is a various plants and dense orchard. Jannatun, dense orchard. Okay, orchards. Dr. Moharali, that we may produce therewith grains and plants, Nabatan, and garden dense and luxuriant. Garden dense and luxuriant. Okay, he did alfafan as luxuriant. Okay, the dense and luxuriant is means alfafan. We say thick foliage. We say dense and luxuriant. Okay. Sister Iman Torres and Hanif from UK, that we produce with it grain and vegetable, means the pouring water, and gardens thick with leaves. And garden thick with leaves. Okay. So this is the authentic translation for our start. So we have now 11:35. I think we have almost 1 hour 40 minutes. So I think we should stop here. Then I'm going to quickly give you the screenshot. The offer dua, and we conclude the class for today, inshallah. Okay. So this is the Arab, page 1. This you can do I will do like this so you can do this one. Then I'm going to increase here so you can do this one and this one, the 2 notes. Okay. And inshallah, I think we should stop here. So we go to quickly dua. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept Our devotion of time to study and understand Quranic Arabic language is a good deed among our good hasanat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us a strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic and understanding and the depth of your message of the Quran, of his message, the message of the Quran, so that we all feel the miracle of Quran in our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our families with the light of the Quran. Ya Rabbul Alameen, instill this light in the hearts of the children of Allah. Allahumma atmim lana nuran waqfil lana innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Ya muqallib al-qulubi sabbir قلوبنا على دينك لا ربنا لا ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا هب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a very special mercy on the people of Gaza and Palestine. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, unite the Muslim body. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you alone as the protector and protect the people. Right. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. See you next week, inshallah. We should stop this thing.